this is your Unit 4B Day 5 video notes. In this video, you are going to work on the same type of problems you were yesterday. We're going to find the percent of a number using the percent equation. Then we are going to calculate total costs looking at sales tax, markups, discounts, etc. So let's get started. I will do the first two and then you're going to do the second two. The first question is, what is 12% of 90? Well, first thing we need to do is take our percent and turn it into a decimal. How do we do that? We do 12 divided by 100 is equal to 12 hundredths. That's my first step. My second step is to multiply that decimal by the whole number. My decimal is 12 hundredths, and we are going to multiply that by 90. 12 hundredths times 90 is equal to 10.8. So the answer is 10.8. 10.8 is 12% of 90. Okay, let's look at this next one. What is 96% of 175? My first step is to convert my percent to a decimal. And how do I do that? I divide by 100. So 96 divided by 100 is equal to 96 hundredths. My second step is to take my decimal and multiply it by the whole. We're trying to find what is 96% of 175. So we will multiply by 175. 96 hundredths times 175 is equal to 168. So 168 is 96% of 175. Okay, so it's your job now to try these two on your own. Step 1, divide the percent by 100. Step 2, multiply that decimal by the whole number. All right, pause the video and try on your own. Okay, hopefully you had a chance to try these on your own. The answer is for what is 27% of 28? 7 and 56 hundredths. What is 2% of 138? 2 and 76 hundredths. If you did not get these answers, look at the steps that I took and see if you can't find your mistake. Step 1, divide the percent by 100 and get the decimal. Step 2, take the decimal and multiply it by the whole. In these four problems, you are going to use the percent equation to complete real-world problems. Kate is ordering herself a Fitbit. It originally costs $129, but is on sale for 30% off. Determine how much Kate will pay for her Fitbit. So first, let's highlight our key information. It's 30% off. It originally cost $129. And if you remember from the video yesterday, there are certain keywords that let us know whether we will be adding or subtracting that amount from our percent equation. And if I look here, I have the word, it is on sale. So I'm going to highlight that on sale. Now I'm going to go ahead, and the first thing I need to do is complete my percent equation, which I'm going to first take my decimal, or my percent, 30 divided by 100, and that gives me an answer of 0.30. So I took the percent and divided it by 100 to get the decimal answer. Next, I'm going to take the decimal answer, and I'm going to multiply that by the whole. The whole here is $129, so 30 hundredths times 129, and that is equal to 38.70. Okay, so I did the two steps that I did on the last page. Now I have that one more step where I need to determine, am I adding to this original, or am I subtracting? Well, we have the word on sale, and if we remember from our keywords, on sale means subtract. And we can also think about it, if something's on sale, it costs less. It's a decrease. Decrease, subtraction. So I have my last step is to take that original cost, so this $129, so 129, and I'm going to subtract this new amount, so that is $38.70, and 129 minus 38.70 is equal to 90.30. So what does that mean? That means that Kate is paying $90.30 for her Fitbit. Okay, please make sure you have this in your notes. When we are doing this, what do? We change the percent to a decimal. We multiply the decimal by the whole. We get our new amount. Next, we decide whether we will add or subtract this amount. This was on sale, so 129 minus 38.70. That gives an answer of $90.30. So Kate will pay $90.30 for her Fitbit. All right, I will do the next one, and then the next two are yours. Mark ran out of shampoo and stops at CVS for more. The bottle costs $8, and there is a 6% sales tax. How much does Mark spend on the shampoo? My first thing is to highlight the key information. There's a 6.5% sales tax. The bottle originally cost $8, and now we need to determine find our keyword to let us know whether we will add or subtract. Here it is. We have a sales tax. A sales tax, when something has a tax, you're adding on more cost. So sales tax will be an increase. So that means we will have to add. But let's go through each step first. Step 1, let's convert the percent to a decimal. My percent is 6.5, so 6.5 divided by 100, and that gives the answer of 0.065. So I did my first step. I turned my percent into a decimal. The second step is I take the decimal and I multiply it by the whole. The whole in this case is 8, and that gives me an answer of, so 0.065 times 8 is equal to 0.52. All right, so now I've done my percent equation. I multiplied my decimal by my whole, and I got an answer of 0.52. Now is the step where we talk about, are we going to add or subtract? Well, we determined that this keyword sales tax is an increase in price. So what we need to do now, our last step, is to take our whole and add the tax. All right, so 8 plus 0.52, or 52 hundredths, is equal to 8.52. And we're talking about money, so this is $8.52. So Mark will pay $8.52 for his shampoo. All right, make sure you have all of this recorded in your notes. Once you've done that, go ahead and try these two problems on your own. Okay, hopefully you had a chance to try these on your own and you got the same answer. Samantha will pay $16.78 for her dinners, and I wrote this is 68 cents for her dinner, and Enrique will pay $60 for his haircut. Okay, so $16.78 right here, 60 right here. If you did not get the answer of $16.78 and $60, then you need to look through each step and determine where your mistake was.